Okay, well, my last video talking about, what was it? Suicide. Yeah, got a lot of positive attention, got a lot of views, and got spread around quite a bit. Made it into Florida, Alabama, Georgia, Michigan, and part of Washington. So that's very good, actually. Today, I'm going to talk about a subject that a lot of you are very dominant about, and that is marijuana. I got quite a lot of positive notes and inboxes that this should be my next video, so this is what I'm going to talk about. Marijuana, the debate that has been going on for quite some time. Legal or illegal? What is my stand? Well, anybody who knows me, you know I'm for it, because, smoking marijuana is kind of cool. But I believe that legalization of marijuana should be prominent throughout all 50 states. But Colorado's got the right idea. They have made it for people who have cancer, anxiety, they use it for textiles, but they also have it, they treat it like alcohol. They tax it like alcohol is taxed. They have it to where you have to have an actual medical condition, or once you reach 21 years of age, it's recreational. That sound right to you? Sound right to you? All right, Dad. This is my dad. Hold on, let me show y'all who he is. He's eating. Wave to the camera, Dad. I look like my dad, don't I? Yeah. He's eating cereal. Are you eating cereal? Is it good? Okay. All right, let me get back to the topic at hand. Marijuana. There's a lot of you out there probably watching this video who are going to say, marijuana's bad. Well, how about you shut the fuck up and listen to what I got to say, buddy? Okay. Marijuana is illegal. Now, let me go ahead and tell you the real reason. And it's not this, you smoke the marijuana or you inject the marijuana. You can't inject marijuana. It's fucking retarded. Don't listen to them people. If you do marijuana, it's a gateway drug. No. No. I mean, you've learned in my previous videos that I have been to rehab. But the reason marijuana is illegal is, in a sense, it is a gateway drug. Because smoking marijuana is so frowned upon and makes people ostracize you from society so much that people just move on to other things. Marijuana takes 30 days to get out of your bloodstream, where pills, the heavy shit, pills, cocaine, methamphetamines, heroin takes, depending on your usage, takes 3 to 5 days. 3 to 5 days for the shit that will kill you. It only takes 3 to 5 days to get out of your system. And the reason that this is what I started off doing. And the reason I moved on to other things is not because it was a gateway drug. It was because that I could get more time for smoking one joint than I could for killing a man. You can look that up. There's people that are serving more time for having a joint on them than a man in prison who's killed 2 people. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to break it down for you. The real reason marijuana is illegal is because in the 50s, there was a smear campaign ran against marijuana. Now you might wonder, why was a smear campaign ran against marijuana? Well, this is the reason. Marijuana is so versatile, it is so usable that you can use it as an oil. You can break it down into hemp. And if anyone who knows about marijuana knows that hemp can be broken down into paper, some forms of plastic, just a bunch of textile goods. So, the reason that it was a smear campaign ran on marijuana is because in the 50s, anybody who actually paid attention to history class, this motherfucker right here, knows that the biggest thing in the 50s was the paper and oil industry. Correct?
Correct.
Those were the two biggest things. And that marijuana, the hemp and the hemp oil, which cannot be used to get high, was going to replace the paper and the oil industry. It would have it is cheaper. It would have revolutionized everything.
Don't forget textile.
Textile, yeah, that's three. Sorry, it would have revolutionized everything, and it's so much cheaper to produce. Marijuana is still illegal for that reason alone. Also, cancer medications. There's medication they give you after you go through chemotherapy. Marijuana, they give it to cancer patients where it is legal because it helps with the nausea you experience after chemo. They have medicine that they give you that combats some of the nausea, but it will cost you pretty much an arm and a leg. So more or less, the reason that marijuana is still illegal to this day is because the fat cat people up over in Washington still want their money. That's the only reason it's illegal. And I will say this for anybody watching, you can die from smoking marijuana. It has been proven. But you have to smoke your entire body weight in marijuana in under 15 minutes. Just let that sink in for a minute.
While you're letting it sink in, let me talk about myself. I was injured in 1998 in an accident. Broke my neck. I had 3 operations on my neck. I've been on Opus ever since. I'm not allowed to take marijuana or smoke marijuana, which would help me. But I get piss tested every time I go into a pain clinic because it's illegal. I don't want Opus. I don't want that crap. I don't want Percocets. I don't want none of that crap because it's killing me.
What they don't tell you about the pain medication they give you at the doctor, anywhere you go, is that opiates is like snake venom. The more venom you get into your body, the more your body becomes used to it, and the more it takes to actually affect you.
Exactly.
Opiates are the same way. They start you out with a low dosage. Why do you think over time that people like my dad have to actually go up in their dosage and get more and more and more? Because the longer you take an opiate, the longer it stays in your system, the more that you ingest, the more that you get into your body, the more you have to do to reach that same effect. That's why that I think it should be legal, but to an extent. It should have rules and it should have regulations. It shouldn't just be allowed to people, oh man, legalize marijuana. No, you just want to get high. I want it legal for people like him. I've been to rehab. I have anxiety problems. That's the only reason I ever smoked it. I wasn't doing it just to get high. And what they don't tell you is when you go to a rehab facility, you cannot. It is illegal in the entire, all 50 states, you cannot get anything that will get you high. You cannot have pain medication. They can be abused. Pain medication, anti-anxiety, muscle relaxers, anything that can be abused, you cannot get. So if I have surgery right now, they'll give me aspirin because I have been to a rehab facility. I think that marijuana should be legal, but with rules and regulations against it. Anything to add?
No.
All right. Comment, share. Tell me if I did anything wrong. Tell me what you have to say against it. Share this around. Let everyone see. Let everyone put their opinion in.